Okay, go left.
Just two. You got.
Oh yeah. So this is
There's two things right there.
well, one or two of those will probably be unlocked with.
Well, I think I have to find it.
Oh, it should do these levels first and then twice. And then it pops up.
Because I have to find the other. Oh, it's the Pop Star. Kirby Pop Star.
Oh yeah. It's been a while. So
I'm really glad that one.
Seek the switches, homing bomb.
But the weirdest thing is how much that one.
Well, it's because of the name.
Right.
If you put certain things in the title, like. That's part of how you get people to watch videos.
Hard to figure out.
Naming scheme, thumbnails, and also how you edit a video.
It's kind of hard to figure out what people like.
That's why when I eventually do my stuff, I try to like, I'll do like 1 or 2 videos a week, just so I can put more effort into videos. Because I think mine I try to do quality, like over like quantity, like more editing. You know. And that way I don't get burned out as quickly because like when I was doing all those videos in the past, like would always get burned out by doing like daily uploads.
The homing ones are getting on my nerves.
Oh yeah.
Because I can't control where
Well, we
going.
got plenty of time anyway.
I can't control where they were going. Oh, it's 22 seconds. I got 10 points for that. I wonder what the other one's like. Oh, I get to finally use this. I finally get to use the icicle ability. Freeze and fine. Magma. Oh yeah, I can skate on magma. It's been a while since I played it. It's easy. It's actually pretty easy to pick up.
That's what I'm being showed by my brother.
Oh, Pablo.
Just had to call everybody.
Yeah, because that's
King
the
Pablo.
Yeah, King Pablo. That's pretty much what the trailer was.
The backyard.
That's pretty much what the trailer was. The backyard again. Which is fine with me. I enjoyed the backyard.
Good thing I didn't have to pick up on. Actually, this.
I think these ones are old.
Well, I literally, because I just literally had to do a boss fight. Oh, that's nice.
Apparently, a lot of these are lava. Well, the last one's poison. This one's lava.
Oh yeah, poison, lava, still the same type of hazard.
I don't know if you have to get all the little Jinko capsules to get 100%.
Oh, well, that's yet again. If you want to you want to do all the records.
Here's the twin drill. So let's see how the twin drill actually works. Dig and dust.
Oh yeah. Get to dig underneath the poison.
Huh. This one actually feels pretty. Actually quite nice compared to the last one. Yeah, the pencil was fine. This one just seems better.
Like it moves around a little bit.
It moves fast.
Oh,
yeah,
like it breaks
fast.
those spikes.
It also moves faster too.
Mobility's always a good thing.
You could upgrade them again. I just don't know. I don't know if I would.
I don't know if I would.
Just in case there's one more piece left.
Like if there's no need to do a mini game with an upgraded, upgraded first, and I honestly don't.
Well,
We're not gonna really.
the only the only
Except for these,
only upgrade like the big ones that were being like the hammer,
yeah,
which I think I did upgrade the sword.
I grabbed my full breath.
I did upgrade. I think I did upgrade. I upgraded the Mennite sword one because I knew we would have enough for everything. We still have a lot more. Oh, wait, I'm not even gonna get a chance to use the wind hammer. I'm just using a basic one whack attack. Wild hammer trial. This hammer kind of reminds me of Nick and Knack. That old, I mean, not the NES. Never played it, but just because it's caveman style and he's kind of caveman Kirby. Ow. Caveman Kirby attacking.
Oh, we're spread.
He is. It is a dinosaur. It looks like a dinosaur. This is a lot of these weapons are monsters. But then again, Nintendo does
Caveman-esque vibe.
Yeah. They are work. They do work with.
I don't like them.
They do work with animals. I mean, not monsters. They would.
You know those that are clearly inspired from something.
They are definitely
Inspired in it.
Oh, there they are.
How did I ever guess
Two of them.
that you have my thumb? Oh yeah, because this was basically the game.
Yep.
No bonkers actually has a giant wooden hand in this game.
Well, yeah, it's a forgotten
This
land.
is gonna be a close fight. Both very low.
Yeah, killed. This is the forgotten land.
It's like with the ice fight, it was getting way too close to comfort, you know? Oh, you're both.
One hit. One hit. I gotta make sure I don't hit the poison.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that.
He's one hit. He's one hit.
You walk with the poison, Bonker's like, oh, now you're dead with us. And then Kirby comes back to living. He's like, hey, cheater. Because Kirby has so many lives. Got stockpiled.
Did you ever hear what the guy that made the Kirby one that brings out Cross and destroys everything around him? That Falcon guy?
No,
that's not Falcon.
That's
Critical Montage.
That's a Terminal Montage.
Terminal Montage. You know what he said about it? He's like, I only make it because I think I only make things unless I think it's funny. That's it.
It is funny.
It is funny. People are like, I find it really funny. Everyone's like, I find it really funny.
Because I could also see that.
Yeah.
Kirby being this all-powerful being, but also very religious god.
And he uses
and
it.
in defeating these demons.
Well, because the monsters he fight kind of aren't what they do look like demons. Like
that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably people that get offended and get mad about
yeah. There's a reason why he made
Jesus for both.
There's a reason
that's
why.
That's probably why he responded.
Yeah, there's a reason why he responds. But he's like, this is my full-time job. I do this for.
And you know why people are complaining about it? Because we live in an era that's very anti-Jesus and God. So if you say anything to God, even as a joke, and it's not a shitting on Christianity joke, then they go, "Why are you doing that?"
Exactly.
So if Christianity's mentioned, it has to be shitting on them. It can't just be a pure joke.
It can't be a joke. Yeah.
It always has to be shitting on.
He's like, this is one of my full-time jobs. It doesn't take me like 2 hours to make it. It takes me like 40 hours or more to make these videos.
Yeah.
So I only put things in there
Especially
if
when
I
you
find
draw.
it funny. Yeah, he's like
when you do those animations, you're like drawing all those frames.
He's like, I only put them.
So it takes
I only
a lot
put
of-
them in there when I think it's funny. It's like this is what I find funny.
So does a lot of people.
Yeah, exactly. There's a reason why people don't
That's
know
why
his
he
channel.
keeps doing it.
Yeah, there's a reason why people know his channel. There's only like,
And now if he were to suddenly stop that ongoing joke, it would make me mad.
yeah, it's probably only like out of his
just
out
like
of his
anything,
whole audience. Yeah,
No matter what you do, there will always be a handful of people that will disagree with what you're doing.
out of his whole audience, I bet it's not that.
Just like with anything I like what I play or watch or follow, I'll always disagree with things sometimes. Like, as you know, for Resident Evil, I disagree with some of the directions Resident Evil went,
Doesn't
but
mean
I'm
I don't.
still gonna like
Yeah,
the series.
doesn't mean I'm not gonna stop liking Resident Evil.
It just means that some of the things I'm just not gonna like some of the newer games.
I hate the
That's
I
it.
hate the TV. I can't watch it. I can't not watch it.
No, yeah, that's not.
That
Just like DMC is not the.
exactly.
I mean, I have a hard time accepting / liking like 7 and 8.
See, the problem is though, DMC is actually a good game. If it's not Devil May Cry.
For me, I have a hard time following or liking anything about 7 and 8 because it just feels like a completely different game to me. I mean, because if you compare it to old Resident Evil, it feels like a whole different feel.
It's understandable. I get it.
I mean, that's the whole point why I can't necessarily get behind it, but I understand why people get behind it. But that's like the whole thing, too, like I was like talking about. As if it was its own IP, it would probably be still a very successful series.
See, because
Just like that DMC game.
yeah,
like,
it actually has a following. If people do like it, I
if
agree.
it was its own thing too, it probably could have had like a whole feature in front of it as well.
See, I liked it. I did like it. I
mean, other people
couldn't
liked
get,
it too.
I just
mean,
couldn't
you know who I'm
agree with
referring
it.
to.
Yeah,
But
I just couldn't agree with the
see, the problem is that we live in a generation, like an era, where instead of just making new IPs with these ideas, they just take something that's already pre-established and just work off of that because they think it's that way. It's not. It's like it's not gonna fail.
See what happened. What happened with
See, instead of just taking a risk and making a new IP, nowadays companies are just they go, hey, as long as we take a IP that's already making millions, we can yeah.
see
You
what
get what I'm saying?
see. I don't know much about what happened.
It's why everything's being remade and remastered and like, you know, and getting shows. Like let's say all these video game series, how they're getting like remakes and TV shows, even though it doesn't need all of that.
I don't
Like
know.
for say Last of Us
Yeah.
as well.
I don't know what the,
It got remade for PS4, then remade for the PS5, and it's also getting a TV show.
TV show might not be.
How many times do you watch the same story? You already know what's gonna happen. Where you're like, yeah, maybe.
I get the TV. I get the TV because not everyone plays it. I get the
But my point is, how many times are you gonna have like retell the same story before you're like tired of it?
Are you kidding me? I
Because
can't.
it's the same exact story. Sure, there's probably gonna be like little changes between like the show and whatnot, but still the same game. Those give you more time.
No
Oh, it's the point.
points. I touched too many things.
But you get my point.
I get
right?
your point. Yeah, I get your point.
But my point is, like my other point of bringing that up too is like how Resident Evil
I did it again.
is getting remakes and remodels, and they're also getting TV shows, but the TV show is not even loyal to what it is, which is why it failed.
The one thing I don't understand.
But the reason they're doing that is because they think they can make an easy profit just off the IP itself. Because it's like, oh, people like Resident Evil, so they're watching the show.
One thing I didn't understand was why they gave it. I mean, I get it. Team Engine's very good. It's a good company. I just don't know what would happen. I know that Team Angel.
What?
DMC.
Game.
Yeah, it was not made by Capcom. It was made by Team Angel. But I just don't know what.
They probably wanted to put a different spin on a already told story.
Well, I don't know what happened. See, all I know is after DMC 4 or DMC 3, for some reason, Team Angel, the ones that originally made Devil May Cry, started making Bayonetta, and I don't know if that was because part of the team left, or they just decided to go and make Bayonetta instead. But I don't know because something happened where Team Angel is making Bayonettas instead of DMC. But I don't know. I know that 4 didn't sit very well with people, so they decided to go this route, and then they found out, oh, let's get those people back because we don't like doing it. So we're gonna make 5, and then people liked 5, and now we're like, okay, so we're 6.
At this point, you've known me long enough to like why I like the Resident Evil I do.
Oh yeah,
because like I like the characters, I like the story, and yeah. It's like it feels like a completely different story, and that's felt my whole game. It feels like a different story, feels like a different game. It doesn't feel like the same thing.
See, and you know,
and it's hard for me to like.
And you can tell, you know a little more about.
And you like Resident Evil because like you like horror games,
yes,
which is why you like Resident Evil.
Well, you also know a little more about me,
so you don't really mind the new one.
Well, also I can get attached to new characters.
Yeah.
Because you know I like Nero a lot in Devil May Cry, so it kind of makes sense that I would.
Devil May Cry, I feel like they did it better though, of like making you like Nero.
Like with
Ethan, the reason why it's harder to do is because
he's
like,
kind of bland.
Yeah, and like with especially with 7, like he doesn't really do much talking.
I
mean, I think they expanded more on his talking name, right?
Yeah, he talks to him. Also, when you're using this ability, you can use this ability to shoot objects back to others.
Yeah, even their attack.
Yeah, you can shoot enemies at them.
Oh, you
kind of like how the
Wait, did you throw one boss to the other boss?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I threw a Liller at him.
I'm just curious on what they're gonna do after 9 because at this point with the DLC, it's gonna be in the future. Unless if they go back to the present, I don't know.
I don't know.
But all I have it hope-wise is that after 9, that like 10 or like the other games could go back and cover stories like Jill or Claire or something.
That'd be cool. If they could actually go back to that.
Instead of just always focusing on the year that it's being made in. Because people want more, because you know what I keep seeing everywhere is, when are we going to get a Jill game again? That's not just a remake of the older games, but like story-wise, because people like still like go like, okay, after 5, like where's Jill's retribution story?
Did I tell you
after having to do everything that Wesker made her do?
Did I tell you what happened? That they're planning on making Last of Us 3? I told you.
Yeah, I've already heard of that too.
And it's gonna be well, the thing is though, if they went with your idea of playing as Abby, I think I told you too that when I played the first Last of Us, I was one and done. I was like, that was good. And then I heard a sequel. I was like, how is that even gonna happen? And
then I seen the trailers. I was like, eh. And then I see the leaks. I was like, even more like, eh. And then I saw the game come out. And I saw stuff. And I was like, eh. So not my game.
So apparently the original idea. They said the original idea was at the very end of the game, you were going to do the same as I think, but instead you killed Abby at the end. And that was actually the original ending. And people said that we could have actually done something like this,
because of
where
the ending
you didn't have to go.
Leave you whatever. They should have. If anything, they should have left both endings there.
The saddest thing is though, people were right. At the very end of the game, you like Abby better. At the very end of the game, I liked Abby better than Ellie.
I mean, you could already see that based off the trailers and the leaks that's what they're doing.
I know. But the problem is, though, that's how I felt. So when I was playing as Elliot, then almost killing Abby, I was like, but do I want to do this? She could just... She didn't have to go back. She actually had a good life.
I mean, but when you think about it, what Abby did was what Joel did.
That's the whole thing.
No, I mean, what I'm saying is, what Abby got revenge for Joel doing, she just literally did back to Ellie.
Yeah.
Getting revenge for killing her dad, but then she did the same thing to Ellie, because at that point, Joel was basically Ellie's dad, so then that's the whole point of the stories kind of... I don't like the story because nobody uses their brain.
If they would have... Yeah, exactly.
And when there's a story of the stupidity and stuff like that, I can't connect with it at all.
The only thing that I could say,
because it's just a story based off of some kind of stupid decision.
See, in the beginning,
At least like
so,
the first.
at the end of,
I liked the first game because it wasn't just stupid religion. It was like a conflict of interest.
see what people said is if they could have done this. So, at the end of the game, you get at the end of the game
It would have been
when
cool,
you're inside the farm, you get a choice. You either stay or you go. Either,
Do I stay or do I
well,
go?
because
Yeah.
if Ellie would have never left the farm, Abby would have died. Abby would have definitely died. The reason Abby lives is because Ellie leaves to kill her. But if Ellie never left the house, Abby would have died. Yeah. So really, everything that Ellie ever does is actually saves Abby's life. So she's actually contradicting what she's trying to do, but the whole game is the same.
I'm pretty sure there's other games that I played that I was like fine with one game, and when other games came out, I didn't care about them. I can tell you like some of the Resident Evils and then like Last of Us. That's how I feel. I mean, you don't learn like as a fan of a game, you don't have for like a series, you don't have to like every
Exactly.
thing they give you.
Exactly.
That's
No.
that's sometimes just like what being
Look,
a fan is. You don't
Look,
have.
I'll,
I mean, sometimes it feels like if you're a blind fan, just liking everything they give you. I mean, that's just, then you're just like.
I would say that game is a.
It's not all. It's also. I'm not saying it's not bad to like everything.
I will say that game is a